KE0WRU, you on here?
Yes, I am. KE0MAD in it.
Okay, I just heard the call before I go anyway. I'm down there to see if you was here. I hollered up there to see if you was there, and you didn't answer, so well, he's probably slid down here, so anyway, okay.
I slid down here waiting for him to start the netter. Signal sure is good this great evening.
You what?
Your signal is good this evening.
Yeah, so is yours. Oh, Bob.
Oh,
Went by your hacienda the other day.
did you wave when you went by?
Roger come from the west and went south.
You know my jump, didn't you?
Roger. You're hiding in behind everything.
No, I got it camouflaged. How you like that?
What's that old house?
Old house is sitting on rocks. My little brother and I, we was going to fix it one time, and the floor settled in the, you can't even get underneath there. You only got about 6 inches clearance. The rocks is settled and sunk down, and it's not worth fixing.
That thing 100 years old or better?
Yeah, well, it's part of it's a log cabin. Only 2 walls left, a log cabin. They tore 2 of them out, and it's just a piece of one.
Roger. I ain't heard John here for a while.
Yeah, I've been talking down a little bit, and they've been talking a great lot, sir. I've been dragging my heels ever since this time change this year.
All right, well, Shaun about ready to start the net here, so we'll catch you later. Just heard John here. Hey, sir.
KE0WRU.
Good evening and welcome to the Thursday Night Net of the Ozarks Amateur Radio Society. This net we call air Thursday at 8 p.m. on this frequency 146.460. No PL tone and no offset. My name is Shaun and my call sign is KE0MAD. While this is not an emergency net, if anyone has any emergency traffic at any time, please call break. Does anyone have any emergency traffic, please call now. All right, nothing heard. Our goal at Simplex Net is to reach out as far in the Ozarks listening area as possible, testing the effectiveness of our stations and radio-to-radio, antenna-to-antenna contact without the use of a repeater. I'll be using NetLogger for check-ins on this net and anyone who wishes to early by monitoring the OARS Simplex Net there. The Ozarks Amateur Radio Society meets on the second Saturday of the month at the Happy House Restaurant in Monette, Missouri. For now, the meeting is at 7 p.m., but everyone is welcome to come in at 6 p.m. to eat and enjoy some good conversation. The individuals pay for their own meal. You also don't have to be a ham to it. And everyone is welcome, including family members and those interested in amateur radio. The next meeting that we will have at the Happy House will be January 13th. Saturday, the second Saturday of the month. This net is now being streamed live on the 5-9 Radio YouTube channel, so if you want to see how you sound on the radio or miss part of the net, you can go to 59radio.com for details and a link to the channel. So I'll begin tonight's net with a short time and mobile stations. A short time mobile station, please call now. Do we have any short time or mobile stations I would like to check in? Please call now.
KF0LZX.
All right, KF0LZX. Greg over in Monette. How you doing this evening?
Doing good. I just thought I'd hop in real quick, get my name on the list, and get back out so everybody with the big boy radios could talk. So just say hey to everybody, and hope you can hear me. And 73 is back to you, Shaun, KF0LZX.
All right, Greg, coming in good on the mobile there. 5.9. Of course, I got the preamp. It's probably at least a 5.8. Thanks for checking in tonight. Appreciate you checking in, and we'll catch up with you another time. Do we have any more short time or mobile stations? Please call now.
30AFB, James in Aurora.
All right, KD0AFB, James in Aurora. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing great. Thought I'd hop in on the net here and say hello.
Well, hello to you, and you got anything interesting going on?
No, not right now. Just kind of goofing around on the computer, waiting for the net to start.
Well, the net has started, and you are one of the first check-ins. All right. Well, I appreciate you checking in. You got a good, strong signal, of course, just down the road, 5.9 plus a little.
Yep, no amp needed.
No, sir. All right. Thanks for checking in, and let's see. We will call one last time for mobile or short time before we go to the net logger list. Do we have any short time or mobile stations? Please call now. All right, nothing heard. We'll move right up here to the top of the list. Early check-ins. KE0WRU, Bob in Golden City. How are you doing, Bob?
I'm doing fine, KE0MAD. Enjoying this beautiful weather we're having for December. It's just unbelievable, phenomenal. And radio signals seem to be good today. Guess it's going to be a good day for that. Anyway, it's good to hear you. I'm glad you're all like this stuff. They make that good signal out there. You can all hear them tonight there. So I guess that's about all I got to offer. Get ready for Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody, you know. And I guess I'll hand it back to you, Shaun, KE0WRU.
All right, Bob, thanks for checking in. Yeah, you got a good, strong 5.9 as usual. Sounding good. Thanks for checking in, taking the time tonight. Next on the list, KC0SNN, Alan over there in Carl Junction direction. How you doing this evening? KC0SNN, Alan, you around the radio?
KC0SNN.
Yeah, we'll come back to him again. If you Bob, if you can raise him, maybe he's still on 475. I don't know, but we'll come back to him. All right, next on the list, Bob, KA0RM. Good evening, Bob.
KE0MAD, KA0RM. Everybody out there, good evening. Don't know much going on here. Doing a little cooking in there, making some cornmeal mush I haven't had for a while. I don't know if anybody knows what it even is, but I like it for breakfast. That's about it. Didn't do too much today. Out there, went out to Streetus for supper tonight. Haven't been over there for a while. And nice time over there. hadn't heard Bob on there for a while. I talked to him a little while ago. And KE0USY over there towards Wichita there. Oh, shoot, got a blank. Where is that? Yeah, anyway, talked to him on the phone, told him to turn up this way, that the nets, El Dorado Springs. And I don't know if he's going to get on here or not. I don't know if he can make it or not. He didn't think he could make it. But everything seemed pretty good, so I think we got a pretty good net tonight there. So, Shaun, take it away. KA0RM Aurora.
All right, Bob, thanks for checking in. I mean, you're just barely squeaking by, 2 by 1, 2 by 0 on the signal report there.
Well, at least I'm making it.
All right, 7-3. Next on the list is Wes, AE0OC up in Miller, Missouri. How you doing, Wes?
Hello, Shaun, and everybody on the net. Good to hear you running it tonight. And, well, my daughter's just getting ready to take off. She's been here all evening, been working on a Christmas present she's making with the laser. Been teaching her how to run that. That's been kind of a fun process. She's actually learned quite a bit and done quite a bit better than I thought she would. Just starting out, so pretty proud of how she handled it. But she got her project done. She's got a couple more to do, but her first one is finished, so that's a good deal. Appreciate you running the net tonight, and I'll say 73 and turn it back over to you. AE0OC back to net control.
All right, Wes, thanks for checking in. 5-9 down here in Aurora. Next on the list, KE6GAE in Rogersville. How you doing, David?
KE0MAD, Wrestling Net. This is KE6GAE. Oh, we're doing pretty good, Shaun. Just sitting here relaxing tonight. Working on a couple of things. Looking at how I'm going to redo the net, starting to lay out the website. Other than that, not a whole lot. Thanks for running the net tonight, Shaun. We'll pass it back to net control. KE6GAE, back to net control.
All right, Dave. Great signal tonight. 5-9 with 5-5 with no preamp. That's pretty good. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate you checking in tonight. We'll go back up to KC0SNN, Alan, over there in Carl Junction. Did you make it back to the radio? Well, all right. Nothing there. All right, we're at the bottom of the list. Do we have any over-the-air check-ins while I'm on the omnidirectional antenna? Please call now.
KE0LTG, Aurora. KE0HSS.
All right, the KE0H, what was the suffix? H question mark?
KE0HSS, Kilo Echo, Hotel Foxtrot here.
All right, I got you in there. All right, we'll move up here to Lawrence, KE0LTG, right here in Aurora. Good evening, Lawrence.
Well, good evening. Nice to hear the net out there tonight. I had sort of a busy week here getting things done and paperwork and all the other stuff, but seem to be going it pretty good as long as I can stay well and not get any head colds. Always curious about what all this building's supposed to be here in Aurora. It seemed like they'd have more business to start building all these residential places, but just the things happen and you try to figure out what is going on, I guess. Other than that, been having a good week. Say 73 to all. If somebody figures out what's going on with all the building, they can always tell me. And thanks for doing the net tonight, Shaun. KE0LTG, Claire.
All right, Lawrence, thanks for checking in. If you're talking about over here by the nursing center, my wife and I are wondering the same thing. We're wondering if a housing division's getting ready to go in. Because it looks like they're laying out street entrances and laying gas pipe and water pipe and all that down. All right, Lawrence, thanks for checking in. Appreciate it. Good to hear you in there. All right, down to Kilo Echo Zero Hotel Fox Sierra over in Billings. Good evening.
Yeah, I just decided to call in and see if I can reach out to you. It looks like I can. That's pretty much all I wanted to say.
All right, you go by Joe or Joseph?
I go by Joe.
All right, Joe. I'm trying to put some notes here so I can remember that, because you've checked in before. I remember you. To one of the nets, anyway. Yeah, hearing you pretty good on the omnidirectional. When I swing the beam, you'll definitely be able to hear me a lot better than you're hearing me now. But appreciate you checking in. About a 5 on the signal there, and only a couple S units without the preamp. But definitely heard you in there. No problem. Appreciate you checking in this evening. Let's see here. Who do we have next? Oh, we got KB0RHA up there in Mount Vernon direction. How you doing?
Hey, Shaun.
Yeah, Bob.
KF0OLO checked in. I don't. You didn't catch him from Mount Vernon.
Oh, okay. Let me get you checked in real quick. KF0OLO. I was right on that call. All right, I'll get back to you just a minute there. Let's see. KB0RHA. Rich, go ahead.
All right, Shaun, everybody on the net, not a whole lot going on here, just playing radio most of the day. Hadn't had much going on, so anyway, that's about all I've got for the net. 7-3, everybody. KB0RHA, back to net control.
All right, Rich, thanks for checking in. Appreciate you taking the time to do it tonight. Good signal as usual, 5 and 9. Sounding great. We'll catch you later. Let's try that KF0OLO up there in Mount Vernon. Let's see if I can pull you out between the noise I got over here. Is he in there, Bob?
Roger, Roger.
Yeah, I'm not pulling him out through the noise. Just tell him to be patient, and I'll swing the beam up there, and I'll definitely get him, because I'll get away from the noise.
This is Bob, KA0RM down here in Aurora. Shaun can't hear you. He said he'll catch you here on the beam in a little bit. He'll point up your direction. KA0RM. Go ahead, Shaun.
All right, we're at the bottom of the list right now, taking further check-ins on the Omni before we go to the directional antenna. Do we have any further calls? Please call now.
KC0SNN.
Oh, there he is. Ellen over there in Carl Junction. Good evening.
Well, good evening there. I'm sorry, I had to go out and my wife's we got a pellet stove out there on the glass in patio, and anyway, I had to go out there and get her some pellets set up so she could feed the thing. But anyway, and Bob texted me and told me she'd hollered. So anyway, we're getting back at you. I'm gonna tell you what. You running any power, or you just barefooted? Because, man, you got a good signal coming in here tonight. It must be the band good. I don't hear anybody else, but I hear you.
Just running 100 watts. I don't ever run any more than 100. I'm driving the amp with 20 watts, but it gives me 100 out.
Roger, well, I'm on this 746, and it's 100 watts. So, anyway, that's all I got here, too. Okay, I just wanted to get checked in there. Over.
Hey, Roger. Appreciate it, Alan. Have yourself a good evening. All right, do we have any further check-ins before I go to the beam? Please call now.
Sounding good in Aurora, right, Alan?
KA0RWD.
All right, we picked up Ron. K0 rear wheel drive. How you doing, Ron?
Well, we had to get a little work down, and it just doesn't seem to be that much fun with the wind blowing. So other than that, I was looking looking for this tonight, so everybody's doing very fine. K0 RWD.
All right, Ron. Appreciate you checking in. Good to hear you in there. I was wondering if you were going to make it and blow my ears out. All right, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the beam now. We'll start picking up from the southeast and work our way around to the east, north, and west, and south. All right, this is KE0MAD, and I am on the beam pointed to the southeast. Do we have any check-ins down around Branson and any of those directions between here and there that'd like to check into the OARS Thursday Night Net? Please call now.
Paul, KD0, EOA, and Cape Fair.
All right, there's Paul, KD0, EOA, over in Cape Fair. Good evening, Paul. How are you doing?
Well, pretty good. Sitting here tinkering with a homebrew power supply. No transformer. It's not a transformer type, but it's not meant to power anything permanently. I guess it's like a bench experimenter testing supply. So making some progress with that and having a pretty good evening. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. KF0LZX, Greg, he bought some bandpass filters, and I've been running them through the Nano VNA, seeing what the pass looks like and the rejection on them, and see how much loss is through them. Pretty impressive. Look forward to trying them out.
Well, that sounds like a fun, interesting little project also.
Yep, I'm going to go next Monday, and I'm going to attempt to run 2 stations at the same time, doing a Parks on the Air from up there at Stockton. So we'll see how that goes. One running FT8, one on voice. We'll see how messed up I get.
Well, that might be a lot of fun too. Sounds adventurous. Well, I'll let you move on. Nice chatting. Hope to hear from you next week.
All right, Paul, thanks for checking in. Thanks for taking the time to do it. All right, do we have any further check-ins to the southeast before I rotate up to the east? KE0MAD for the OARS Simplex Net. All right, we're pointed to the east, over towards like Ozark direction, a little south of Springfield. Do we have any further check-ins for the OARS Thursday Night Simplex Net? Please call now. All right, nothing heard there. We rotated up right into Springfield, got it pointed right down through downtown Springfield. Do we have any further check-ins for the OARS Thursday Night Simplex Net? Please call now. Yeah, I seen somebody key up there. Did anybody pick up who that was?
No, I didn't hear him out here in Rogersville there, Shaun.
All right. Station that was in there, you want to see if you can try it one more time, see if I can pull you out? Maybe just a different direction, maybe all that's wrong. All right, we'll rotate up to Stockton. All right, this is KE0MAD for the OARS Thursday Night Simplex Net, pointed up to the north, just west a little bit of north, into Stockton. Do we have any check-ins up around that direction? Like check-in, please call now. All right, nothing heard, so we'll try KF0OLO up there in Mount Vernon. Do you have a copy on me? Man, I'm just not able to pull him out, Bob. You're just going to take the check in for me.
I got a good copy on him. KF0LO, Kilo Alpha 0, Romeo Mike, named Bob down here. What's your name, and you say you're in Mount Vernon? Yeah, I didn't get your name. What do you go by, CW? Okie dokie, CW. Well, I'm the president of the OARS Ham Radio Club here. We meet second Saturday of every month, and we missed you for the Christmas party here this last week. So we come up in January, the second Saturday. We'll invite you to our next club meeting we got there, over. Roger. Well, thanks for checking in, and like I said, we'll talk to you later. I don't know why Shaun, he's got a bunch of Christmas lights over there, probably tearing him up, but I think you're probably on HT there. So KF0LO up there in Mount Vernon, CW. Oh, CW, how about that? Morse code. Thanks for coming in. KA0RM Aurora. Shaun, take it away.
All right, Bob, thanks for the relay. Well, if he is on an HT, every foot counts on how close you can get to it. And I do have the two houses to the north and just to the west of me. They're having a Christmas light war between the two of them.
I figured that, Shaun. There's no reason you couldn't hear them if you didn't have the lights. Carry on. He'll be at our club meeting next month.
Awesome. Good. If you can hear me there, CW, I'm glad you joined us. Appreciate you doing it. And again, congratulations on the ticket, and I hope you're able to get the call that you were wanting to get of your grandfathers there. All right, we're at the bottom of the list. Do we have any further check-ins while I'm pointed up towards Mount Vernon? Please call now. All right, I'm pointed over towards Carthage right now. Maybe Jared or someone up around there would like to check in. This is KE0MAD with the OARS Thursday Night Simplex Net. Please call now.
KE0PSG.
All right, we picked up Ed, KB0PSG. How you doing this evening, Ed?
Doing well, sir. Yeah, I just had the radio on scan, heard you in there, and thought I'd get in. So far, you're the only one I'm hearing.
Yeah, you actually lucked out. You dropped in there right between the neighbor that's cross street's got this like the music is driving the Christmas lights, and there's some pattern it gets on, and when it gets on that, it blows me out on the receiver. But I caught you in there, and in between it, you're like a 5.7 solid signal.
Yeah, I think I'm 110 watts at you, but I don't have very much elevation here. But you're sounding good. I don't know where you've had your antenna so far, but the last 4 or 5 minutes, I've not had any trouble hearing you.
All right, yeah, it's been pretty much from Mount Vernon over towards your direction, so. It don't have a very tight pattern on the vertical beam there.
Well, good deal. I'll give somebody else a chance, and I'll be listening. I took it off scan here so I can listen in and see how things go. KB0PSG 73, everybody.
All right, Ed. Thanks for checking in. Haven't heard you in a little while there. Hope you're doing good. Let's see. We're still pointed over towards Joplin and Carthage direction. Do we have any further check-ins? Please call now. All right, let's see. I'll rotate to the southwest, and we'll get one last call there and go back for final comments. All right, this is KE0MAD down towards Rogers and Springdale down there in Arkansas. Do we have any further check-ins for the OARS Thursday Night Simplex Net? Please call now.
Can't wake A&W up down there?
Nah, I don't know if he's ever checked in on this net, but that's all right. All right, I'm back on the omnidirectional. Do we have any further check-ins or any final comments before we close the net? Please call now. All right, nothing heard. We've got 15 check-ins, including myself, and we got one new amateur radio operator out there. Just got his call sign today, KE0MAD CW out of Mount Vernon, or at least I'm assuming he's out of Mount Vernon. Maybe just visiting there, but he is new to ham radio. So anybody that was able to hear him, please give him a welcome to the hobby, and we look forward to seeing him at some future meetings. And that's all I've got, unless anybody has anything else to say. So I'll take one last call, then I'll close it out. Okay, anybody catch who that was?
No, I'm back on the ground plane. I didn't hear it.
All right, whoever that was, if you are Springfield direction, give me 2 key ups so I can see the carrier pop up, and then I'll point your way. If you're east of Aurora, key me up 2 times. If you're west of Aurora, key me up 3 times. All right, got it. East of Aurora. This is KE0MAD. See if I can pick up that station that was down there in the noise. Do we have a copy on you now? I got you, Peter. W0GOD down there in the noise, but we were able to pull you out. Appreciate you checking in. Can't give you a whole lot for signal report, but you definitely did make it in. Appreciate you checking in and being patient with me, so I can get the beam on you.
Roger that. Station in control. Now on an HC with the long ranger and
Yeah, that was a rough copy there. All right, Peter, appreciate you checking in. And, here pretty soon I'm sure you'll get a little better antenna up there. And we'll be able to pull you out, or maybe I'll get a better antenna. I may get me a little bigger vertical beam here in the future. Who knows? All right. I am still pointing at Springfield for any final check-ins or comments. Call now. All right. Nothing heard. We picked up Peter there. W0GOD for the 16th check-in. Appreciate everybody checking in, and appreciate you taking the time to check in with us. This is KE0MAD for W0OAR Club on our 14646 Thursday Night Simplex Net 73. I'll return the frequency to normal amateur use.
Yeah, Shaun, CW said that's actually his birth certificate name. I think that's his grandfather's initials.
Yeah, he told me. I talked to him today in the Mobile on the 9-7, and he said he's going to try and get his grandfather's call sign.
What was it, did he say?
Yeah, he said, but again, I was driving. I couldn't write nothing down.
Roger. Well, He must just got his license and it's not up on KRZ yet. So look forward to meeting him next month.
Yep. Yeah, it's not on QRZ yet, and it didn't show up on the what do you call it? Well, net logger here. So I just went ahead and put his name in there in case anybody looked at it.
Yeah. Well, I just looked on KRZ here a few minutes ago, and it's not there yet.
That's a pretty good net.
Yeah, not bad. I didn't have my beam on Peter over there. Of course, I didn't hear a squeak out of him.
Yeah, I think that's who came in earlier. Remember when I said I seen a carrier pop up? I bet that's who it was. I bet it was Peter.
We get to 9.7, no problem. But yeah, this antenna system I got set up, if I'm setting up towards Stockton, I got to go around 360 degrees counterclockwise to get over on the other side. And I wish I could change that.